What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boston Clinic final thoughts / weigh-in video. And both guys made weight. Kovalev coming in at an even 174 pounds. Shabranskyy coming in at 174.8 pounds. And we got a world title fight on both sides, fighting for the vacant WBO title that Andre Ward left behind when he retired. And Kovalev getting another crack at the first belt I believe he got, world title he got, don't quote me on that, WBO title, and it was sanctioned. That happened even though Shabranskyy wasn't ranked in the WBO until they sanctioned it. He debuted at number 10. And I did my prediction video on this fight. I think I picked Kovalev by I think about like 9th round stoppage, late stoppage, somewhere in there. The video in the archives I did it Monday, I believe. Barrera, said Shabranskyy can win this fight. Said he hits very hard. He's on the undercard. I think his fight will be televised. The card kicks off at 10 p.m. on HBO. I'm just not impressed with Shabranskyy. I'm not saying I'm not impressed with his skill set. I'm not impressed with his skill set coming into this fight because, he comes forward. He's 6'4". He doesn't use his height and reach. He hunches over, squats down, and, gives up his advantage. And he does jab when he come in, but he doesn't move his head off the spot. And, that's going to be his demise. If Kovalev got what, any like 80% of what he got left, he should be able to knock out Shabranskyy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy because he got some mental hurdles to jump over in this fight as well. Does he still got it? He was in these mountains, these spiritual mountains, trying to find himself, and he was pondering retiring from the sport of boxing. So mentally, there's a crack there in his mental sphere. And Shabranskyy got to know that. Shabranskyy got to know he got to go to the body frequently and often. It looked like Kovalev looks good. He made the weight easy. John David Jackson said he was struggling to make the weight because he was drinking a lot of alcohol. And Kovalev admitted that he loves beer. And if he's disciplined for this fight, you might see a higher energy level Kovalev. But just because you've been disciplined for since the Andre Ward fight happened, 6-7 months, it's still there. When you drink alcohol for so long, or do any recreational drugs, or do something for so long, it's still there. Just because you got it out your body for a training camp, don't mean it's still not going to come to affect you later in the rounds in the fight. So Shabranskyy got to understand that. He got to come in with the mental that he's fighting a quitter. He's been knocked out before. The referee stopped it because he had enough, but he didn't quit. But he's fighting a quitter, and he has to come in with the right mindset to get inside of Kovalev punches and beat the body down. That's what he should be doing. Beat the body down. I mean, he should exclusively go to the body knowing what he knows. John David Jackson told you the blueprint. Andre Ward showed you the blueprint. Kill the body. Get inside. I don't know what Shabranskyy inside game is like. I didn't see a lot of it. He does like to hunch over and punch, in the pocket from a distance. But if he can get inside and push Kovalev back with his size and his height and jab his way on in like he usually does and rip the body, that's going to be his best chance. Just exclusively go to the body. And then around the middle rounds, start bringing it upstairs. And he can stop Kovalev. He does have pretty good power. I'm not saying he got elite level power, but he do got pretty good power. But he's been knocked out before, and Kovalev knows that. And if you stand at the end of Kovalev punches, as you seen with Andre Ward early in the first fight, you don't have a chance. Kovalev jab is good. Kovalev, when he gets leverage on those punches, damage will be done. And if Shabranskyy comes in and doesn't move his head off the spot, and can't get on that inside, he stays in that pocket range, trying to get on the inside, he gonna get knocked out. And Kovalev, I'm pretty sure he's confident coming into this fight. But if Shabranskyy can create some doubt in his head, I think he can make Kovalev quit again. Because once that bully been punched in the mouth for real, and then he get dog walked twice, mentally it's some fragile pieces, that need to be picked up and put back together in that man's mind. And Shabranskyy has to know he's mentally got to get over getting knocked out as well. So, it's a good fight. Both guys coming in with some baggage in this fight. And we got a quitter versus a guy that's been stopped before. A quitter and / got stopped before versus a guy that's been stopped and just only had 2 fights since being stopped. So, it should be a good fight. Not saying it's a premium fight, but it's a good fight. And the card is overall good in my opinion. Gamboa Sosa is a good fight. I'm not sure about the Jason Valera guy. I know Demetrius Bivol will be him. Barrera's going to be fighting him. Barrera said he's going to target Bivol before he targets Kovalev if Kovalev wins this fight. So That should be good. You know, it's a nice little card they put on. And Kovalev is gonna have to show the world that, you know, he still got it and he's still number one. A lot of people recognize him still being number one in light heavyweight division, and I don't have a problem with that because he lost to the number one guy, once in a generation type fighter, in Andre Ward twice. There's no shame in that. You know, Donnie Stevenson, you know, he ain't fought anybody on that level yet. You know, he beat an old Chad Dawson who had squeezed down the weight and came back up, and that's pretty much it. His resume isn't as impressive as, you know, Kovalev. So, you know, if you identify Kovalev before this fight is the number one light heavyweight, I have no issue with that. You know, you lose to a once-in-a-generation, elite, Hall of Fame type fighter, Andre Ward, who hadn't lost since he was like 12 or 13. What's the shame in that? You know, at least you try, unlike the other guy who's up in the green belt in the light heavyweight division, Adonis Stevenson. And Shabranskyy is trying to make a name, and, you know, if he gets stopped here, who knows where his career goes. You know, it might be over for him mentally. He's just not world-class level, unless he just want to be a gatekeeper or a mid-level guy and then try to get another world title shot somewhere down the line. But it's critical for both guys, and should be a good fight Saturday. We out.